Sweet. Hey, James, I told you I can juggle.
Bro, I know you can juggle. You taught me how to juggle. What are you talking about, mate? I know you had something to talk about, but I also have something interesting in my pocket.
Okay. I'm way more curious about your pocket.
So I got this morning. It's that energy gum.
No way. Neuro stuff. Instagram smashed me with those ads a while back.
Yeah, I've already had 2 coffees this morning. But I'm still super curious on how this stuff goes.
What is it though? Like,
it's caffeine gum.
so you don't have to have a coffee.
Yeah.
Wild.
Because I was ordering shit off Amazon last night and I needed to spend $8 more to make shipping free to save 10. So I was like, all right, well, I'll get some of this. And it rocked up this morning. And curiosity's got me thinking, I wonder how much energy this thing will give me. I've got a busy day ahead after we podcast. I've got to build a mezzanine. So I'm like...
I'm excited to hear about it because I'm already buzzing off the one coffee you gave me.
So you don't want to try it? I don't want to do it on my own.
Of course I want to try it.
All right.
I'm never going to let you try and drug alone.
Keep the podcast going while I open this shit.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you can still listen because I've got a fucking hot take and dumb opinion that's been circling my brain for, I'm going to say like a month now. All right? So... Wait, I'm going to go back to this. This looks interesting. It's like a lolly.
Yeah.
But it's a gum.
Apparently it tastes like shit. But, so people are really going to love the chewing of Neurogum on the podcast.
Well, it just tastes like peppermint, but... Oh, we got some vitamin B6 and B12.
But apparently this shit gets you going real quick. So I think I'm about to have the shakes from how much caffeine I've just had in the last hour.
I'm going spearfishing soon. All this caffeine's going to make it harder for me to hold my breath.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking because I was like...
It's going to be like a sonar to fish under the water. Just a heartbeat just going boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Because I was like, if this stuff's mad though, I'm going to use it for like pre-workout.
How much did that cost?
It was $8 for 9 of them.
Well, if you have one a day, that's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, well, and apparently it's not like caffeine where you get the crash afterwards. Like, you just get more of the energy and it's longer lasting. We'll see. Who knows?
See, when companies say shit like that, and they love doing it, they come out with a new type of coffee. It's coffee rebranded. Chew your coffee.
Yeah.
You know? That's what's happening here. And then they say something like, you know how coffee gives you that crash or you get that bitter taste? It's horrible.
Yeah.
Our gum's peppermint.
Yeah,
you know? It's all marketing.
It's all a fucking lie.
So you're not going to know about the crash because you've had 2 coffees as well. And the old school way, that crashes.
Well, I'll know if this works because with the amount of caffeine I've had, I'm going to be bouncing off the walls if this shit's any good.
Yeah, you're gonna build your shit on a slant today.
It doesn't matter. It'll get built. That's the point. As long as it gets built, I don't care.
Job done.
Yeah.
Tick.
No, but go back to what were you going to say?
Yeah. All right. So I've been thinking it for a while. Now, I spent a lot of time recently walking around out in the bush, the Australian bush. It's wet. It's autumn. But this is my thing. I don't think autumn's real in Australia. I don't think we have autumn. I think the English came here on their boats.
Here we fucking go.
Came here on their boats and they just went, this is now England. I mean, there's a place here called Newcastle. That's in England. We've just got English names all through the place. Mm-hmm. And yes, leaves do fall off the trees here in Australia, but only in the cities, only the trees that have been planted. And I reckon they're all English trees. They're not native Australian trees. You go out into the bush, we never lose all our leaves in Australia. They're all evergreens.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. I'm following you.
So I don't think autumn's a real thing. And I've had this talk with a lot of people and no one agrees with me. Meg's a big grower of plants, absolutely loves it. She goes, you're fucking stupid. You're being stupid. I'm like, no. Autumn is a thing. It happens in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a thing that happens across America and all that. But like Bali doesn't have autumn, right? So seasons aren't just in stone around the world. They have a wet and dry season. No autumn.
Is that actually true?
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, isn't it just like autumn's just like the season because that's everywhere has spring, summer, winter, autumn.
This is what I'm saying. Autumn's not a real thing. I don't think it just goes past the equator and then all of a sudden it's back to being the same as up top. I just think we introduced a bunch of shit to Australia that simulates autumn with the falling of leaves. and there's a temperature range here down the bottom where it kind of happens, but up top it doesn't. It's tropics. I don't know this because I don't know enough about tree growing. But
Neither.
I imagine that the trees that drop leaves can't even grow up top north. I reckon couldn't even grow them in Bali.
You're probably right. Like, I'm thinking of all the trees you see around, like when there's leaves falling. I'm like, you don't see those up north.
You don't see them up north?
Because when you started this conversation, yesterday I was at work and there was a shitload of leaves on the ground where I was working. I had to sweep them all out of my way. And I was thinking, what are you talking about, mate? Autumn definitely exists.
Yeah, but we put trees here that do it, and it simulates it because the English missed home and they just changed this whole country. And I believe that Australia probably has some sort of different season things. I bet if you go talk to Aboriginal, they say, we don't have fucking autumn. There's 10 different seasons. Or maybe there's 2. Like, I don't know. But like, I reckon it changes differently. We don't actually have autumn.
For different regions. Yeah.
And like spring and summer and all that, like it simulates it, but it's not the same as if you went over up north. It'd be different.
No. I definitely was under the impression the 4 seasons were a global thing, though.
No, the equator.
What's going on in the Middle East with their seasons?
It's hot and it's fucked.
It's just hot and fucked.
Hot and fucked.
Hot, fucked, and...
No, they get real cold.
In the desert areas?
Yeah, it gets real cold. Like, when I was in Afghan, it was hot, and then the next day, there was a metre of snow. Just everywhere.
What?
Yeah, and I'm looking at these mountain ranges around Kabul, and I'm going, fucking hell, if you fuckers can sort out this country,
you'd have
make
the
it
sickest...
Like, you could have the sickest ski slopes and snowboard. Like, just, it would be unreal.
Have you heard of that?
It was like a good 3 or 4 months of just unreal powder snow. Like, I'm trudging through snow daily, just like up to my knees. It was sick.
No one's skiing or snowboarding.
Nah.
No. Have you heard of Kashmir? I'm pretty sure... I'm bad at geography, but I'm pretty sure it's on like the border of India and Pakistan.
Yeah, heard. Yep.
Yeah, and there's one chairlift.
Yep.
And it goes up and it basically just goes across a ridge and you just get off wherever you want. Apparently some of the best snowboarding or skiing in the world. But you run a huge risk of being fucking kidnapped or killed or some shit. Yeah. It's like, guys, just relax. Let us snowboard.
Let me snowboard. Can't I come in on a visa that says do not hurt?
Yeah, do not kidnap.
Yeah, I'll pay good money for that.
Yeah, and the other thing, I mean, and this is obviously because of the area, it's cheap as hell, of course.
Yeah.
But it's like, why you got to have something so great and not let us use it?
Yeah, it's sad. It really is sad.
Yeah.
But that's my strong beliefs on autumn and the snow. Like, the snow's coming up here in Australia. So.
You believe the Earth's flat as well, don't you?
Yeah, but that's obvious. I love that they did another space mission. Like, they went and flew around the moon. Like, okay. We lost contact for 6 minutes. Yeah, you turned the radio off.
I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, we went around the moon again. It's the furthest humans have ever gone before.
Was that an Elon Musk thing or was that?
No, it was NASA.
Yeah, see, I'm more focused on... Dude, they're flying around the moon and he's trying to start a new planet.
Yeah, I know.
What, like NASA's fucking lost the plot.
We need a moon base if we're going to go to another planet.
I don't know if we do.
No, just... Why the fuck aren't we landing on the moon again?
Because Transformers are there.
Right.
You should...
The movie came out, scared us out.
The documentary, bro.
Yeah. Forget about that.
Age of Extinction. We're lucky to survive.
I can't believe we went around the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought Shia LaBeouf was like such a hero?
Have you seen him? God, what a man.
Yeah. He's got to be one of my favourite actors of all time, I reckon.
Yeah, he's up there. I really liked him in Fury.
Do you know what's... You're going to hate this. I've never finished it.
Fury?
Yeah.
Oh, great movie.
And I've also never finished Inglourious Bastards. Both of those movies, I keep falling asleep near the end.
That hurts me.
Yeah, it hurts me too. But now it's come to a point where I've watched the first hour and a half so many times, I can't be bothered to try again.
Can you just watch the last...
Nah, because there's like a period where I get drowsy and I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, but like, just start from halfway. I don't know. Fuck, Inglourious Basterds is really my favourite movie.
Dude, I'm one of those people who I don't rate it. I'm like, because dude, I'm someone who, if the movies, I can't fall asleep.
I agree with this. If you're falling asleep during a movie, it definitely says something.
Yeah. So it's always in Inglourious Basterds. It's like, I don't know, there's a bit in the movie where they're kind of like going to a cinema and there's this chick, and then I just go, nah, nap time. And I'm out like a light.
God, it gets good.
I know. I feel like deep down I'm missing out.
You are missing out. It's a
Yeah.
fucking unreal movie.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try again sometime soon.
ends-
It's been a while.
It ends in such a good way. You know what? We should have mushrooms to watch it because that'll keep you awake.
I won't be focused on the movie, that's for sure. Dude, that opening scene where he's bashing that dude's head in, I'm not going to be enjoying that at all. That's going to be terrifying.
Oh, God.
It's crazy that the Vikings were taking mushrooms and then pillaging villages.
Yeah. I've thought about that a lot.
I'm fucking lucky enough to be able to walk from my lounge room to my kitchen.
Mushrooms make me the least violent I could ever be.
Yeah.
You know, like someone that I just dislike, you know, they're out there. There are people that I really don't like.
Yeah.
And there's people, I don't fight anymore. I'm big time against it. Mm-hmm. But there are people that I will punch for no reason. Like I'm ready. And mushrooms would make me give them a kiss. I'm almost certain. Make me so happy.
Yeah. No, they do something to your brain.
Yeah, they really do.
Fix some demons. That's what, like, the first time I had them, it was the next day. So much of my anger that I had for no reason was just gone.
Yeah, it's such
like, I used to have such bad road rage.
Yeah, me too.
I think since the first time I've had road rage since, but it like...
But not as bad and not as constant.
It dropped significantly.
Yeah.
Dude, I had road rage daily. Like, it was not good.
Yeah. I can picture you just fucking losing it.
Telling cunts to pull over and shit. I was like, yeah. And deep down, I was like, fuck, if they pull over and it's some fucking big tradie, I'm fucked.
But I've done it.
Yeah. I've got what's my mate Matt's rule? He's like, never have road rage at a tradie. They've already made enough bad decisions. So if you're going to have road rage, make sure it's not a ute.
No, if it's a clean ute, you're all right.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's a ute with tools and shit or a trailer, nah, just let him go.
It's a clean ute. It's just some guy trying to dodge taxes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. First time, not the first time, but I did mushrooms, right? And I'm a big, I like nature and I don't like cities, as you know. I'm not a fan of cities at all. Mm-hmm. Buildings never impress me.
Yeah.
Some old ones are cool, but once you've seen a church, you've seen all of them.
Yeah.
I never, when I travel, go look at churches. I'm over it. But on mushrooms, I was fucking walking through Woden in Canberra, and they've got a new interchange. I used to go to this interchange every day for school, and I haven't been to this interchange in years. And they did a whole new one. I'm on mushrooms walking through Woden at night. I'm going to go check out the new interchange. And I, shit you not, am standing in the middle of this interchange, right? Looking around with my mouth dropped open going, wow, this looks incredible. They did such a good job.
This bus interchange is
this is the
awesome.
best. And then an electric bus drove past me, and I was like, oh, Elon, you know what? Everyone's a bit mean to you. Like, that's a big machine that's, powered by electricity. I was in absolute awe of everything. Yeah. Woke up the next day being like, it was just a fucking bus interchange. Buses just stop there and move on.
Well, you know what the Woden interchange used to be.
It's very much improved.
It used to be a place you didn't really want to go.
Yeah,
because you were like,
now it's nice. If I seen a crackhead at the Woden interchange now, I'd be shocked. Whereas I used to live there.
Yeah. I hated going to the Woden bus interchange, walking through there, and there's always some crackhead yelling.
It was a big waste of space, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially being a north side kid on the south side.
I was a 12-year-old going to school, and I had to go through the Woden interchange. And it was a wild thing. Like, I went from primary school to high school. And, that's a jump where you start realizing the world's bigger and you start understanding more of the nuances and all that. Mm-hmm. But I'm now by myself. I used to walk to school. It's all safe and fine. Now I'm, getting off this bus around crackheads and then getting on another bus.
Yeah.
There was an adjustment phase. I was a small kid.
Dude, the interchange, even the Belco interchange, that's a place where you grow up.
Yeah, man.
You go, oh, this isn't the bus from home to primary school.
This is different.
This is the bus to the city. Yeah. And then you get on a big bus with adults and shit around. Your primary school bus, it's just all kids.
I used to look at year 7s not year 7s, year 12s and year 11s when I was in year 7 going, these are fucking men.
Yeah.
These are men. Look how big they
And
are.
now you look at year 12 kids now, and
you're
you're
a
like,
child.
you fucking child.
We're walking through the Cronulla walkway street, the mall last night.
Yeah.
And like that's the hot hangout for 16 to 18.
Yeah.
And then all the 18s are in the bars.
Yeah.
It's a hot hangout for all of them. They're all out dressed and walking down. And I'm like, we are definitely the oldest people here. Like no one here is our age. Or they're walking through quickly to get to like a bar.
Yeah.
And it was just chaotic amount of kids.
Do you remember being like 18 when you first started going out and feeling so young, except on Thursday nights?
Yeah.
Because on Thursday nights, it was just
Thursday night.
yeah, 18, 19, 20-year-olds. But then you'd go out on a Saturday night and you'd be like, what the fuck? This is like I'm a year 7 kid again.
Yeah.
Like it was like you're looking at 25-year-olds. Like, fuck, they're men.
They're men. They're proper men. Like I would never go out on a Thursday night now.
Yeah, no way. I don't even know is that even a thing anymore? With alcohol taxes? Yeah, it probably is.
It'd have to be, man.
Yeah.
Probably not as good as we had it.
Not like in our day, not with $2 basics at Unipub.
Yes, Unipub. I love when people know about Unipub.
20 pools,
$2.50 for a drink.
No, it was $2.
Oh yeah, $2.
It was just $2. $2 basics from 8 till 10.
That's right, because you get 10. You got 10 for $20.
Yeah.
I used to just go up and buy 10 drinks, and you could buy 10 drinks,
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
and they all just get. All my mates would get 10 drinks, and we'd go sit down at a table.
Yeah.
And this is just the pre-game, so we'd all sit there and talk and chat. Man, I used to walk up. Oh God, I was such a loser. How I ever got a girl to have sex, I don't know. I used to go up, buy 10 drinks, turn around. There's no seats anywhere, and be me and a couple of friends. There'd be a group of girls with like a couple of seats for me. I'd just walk over, sit down, and I'd either just start talking, or I'd say a random word like pineapple. Right? Like say pineapple. Someone's like, pineapple what? And I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm Wiley. And everyone forgot I said pineapple and just kept talking to me.
It's a brilliant way to go about it.
It was, oh God, it was fun.
Yeah, that's a good intro. Do you remember as well, you go from Unipub and then you'd leave Unipub at 10, go to Mooseheads, get a stamp,
Yep.
and you go upstairs, and then I think at Mooseheads it was $2.50 Jaeger bombs, wasn't it?
Yeah, something
Or was
like
it
that.
$4 Jaeger bombs?
Yeah.
But it was empty in there. But you just have a few of them.
You have to go get your stamp.
Go get your stamp so it was free.
Yep.
So you didn't have to pay later on.
Yep.
And then you go somewhere kind of normal for an hour or two.
Yep.
And then you come back to
Which was
Mooseheads
the
when you're
beautiful
absolutely blotto.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about Mooseheads and Canberra in general is how much you could just jump around different places.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it. I had a friend that worked at ICBM.
Oh, ices.
Yeah, and like I never would have gone to Icy's much except we had a friend that worked there, so we'd go there and just get cheaper drinks. But they had a downstairs bar, which I used to just like I get a drink and then I just go downstairs and just pour. They never turn the taps off, so I just poured myself 3 beers. And I just go. Someone's like, "You want a drink?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." And I didn't tell anyone. Because I just like, it'll ruin it. If everyone starts doing it, I'll lose this.
Yeah, that's good that you kept that to yourself.
It was my own secret for ages. And then people started catching on like, you never buy a drink, but you always have drinks here. What's going on?
Shut up. Leave me alone.
It was the best.
Dude, it wasn't Icy's. There was another pub next door. It wasn't there for long, but it went off for a bit and they done Redskin shots. I don't know if you remember what that was.
I've had a Redskin shot, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were known for. But I used to never get let in there. Like every time I went, the bouncer was like, nah. And like all my mates would get in. And it happened like, I don't know, 6-7 times. And so this one night I'm like, all right, I haven't even had that much to drink. I'm going to go in and like, I'm just going to tell the bouncer that I'm the designated driver. Yep. And so like get up to the door and he dead set goes to deny me. I'm like, mate, I'm actually the desi. I talk to him normally and then he lets me in. I go straight up to the bar. I order 5 Redskin shots and then I wait for him to turn and look at me. He looks at me and I do all 5 shots in a row. And then he just laughed. He goes, yeah, fair call.
Nice.
So the one time I get into that place, I can't remember what it was called though.
That's funny as.
But I don't know. It's like bouncers just pick you out and they go, nah,
Yeah.
not having you in here ever.
So fun, man. I miss being that young and like the silly things you do. Like me and Black Steve convinced the ICBM bouncers that we were the backup dancers for the next act that was going on. We were 16 and we convinced him we were the backup dancers. He just wasn't having it. And then Steve's brother was up there and he came down and goes, and he didn't know the lie we were saying. We just said, we're out front trying to get in.
Yeah.
Any way you can help us. And he came downstairs and pointed and goes, can you guys hurry up? And didn't even acknowledge the bounce. Just, can you two fucking hurry up? And then he went back up and Steve goes, see, he's the next act. You got to, like, sorry, we don't have our wallets. We forgot them. We left them at the hotel. We're going on soon. And the guy's like, all right, go. And let us up.
Fucking hell. That's good.
We got up there. We're having, like, we were in there for a good hour, just drinking, partying. And then the bouncer seen us and came in and goes, you aren't fucking old enough, are you?
Yeah.
I went, no.
See you, mate. Have a good night. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Canberra gets a bad rap, but if you haven't been to Canberra on a Saturday night for a night out, you don't understand.
Yeah, Canberra's got good nightlife.
It only on Saturday night though.
Yeah.
Like if you go out on a Thursday night, maybe if you're young, but like Friday night's
fun
dead.
back in the day. Friday was that was just when I was like addicted to partying, drugs.
Yeah,
that was the only reason I went out on Friday.
But yeah, Friday never really has anything going on. Yeah. But Saturday night, it's always heaving.
Mate, I got to tell you about my my strategy for when I was poor. So me and a couple of mates, when we just went through this rough stage where we were just quite poor. We were all saving to go on a trip overseas.
Yeah.
But we were still trying to go out and party with all our friends. So me and this one guy in particular, we'd go to the casino. We'd have $20.
Yeah.
And we'd do this thing on the roulette where we'd just put $2 things across it and then hopefully win enough money to then go out.
Yeah.
And we'd just try to get to like $60 or $80 each. And we'd win, right? And if we got there, and sometimes we did really well, and sometimes we lost our money and just went home. But if we got above $80, we'd pull out, and then on the way back to walking to town, we've already been to like at the places and got stamps when it was free.
Yeah,
we'd go buy a cube, right? We'd smash 3 Aspirita shots, which were $20 each, but real strong.
Yeah,
that was enough to give us the buzz. The other $20 went towards a pinger, and we just go out and party all night.
Yeah, it did.
It was so fun.
Oh, dude.
Such a fun time.
Like, what are you doing when you're like 18, 19, where the whole point of going out is to just get absolutely
It was literally to get as like how obliterated as possible.
That's a wild idea to me now.
Yeah,
like if you came over here if you roll up here and you got a case of beer, a bottle of tequila, and you said, James, let's sit down and we're going to just get fucked up.
I want to not.
I'd be like, no, I don't want to do that, cunt. What is wrong with you? I'm like,
so real, isn't it?
I'd rather not.
I had a friend that was called the Creature because he just kept sending himself to the fucking moon. Like he was just, he'd be the end of the night just like, like not there. And I know I've been there. Like, this like different dimension and self. And we still at the start of the night be like, oh, if I can get a girl, that'd be great. What girl was I getting fucking absolutely obliterated like that?
Yeah, I remember a few of my mates who used to always send themselves to the moon like that constantly. And then they'd be like, dude, like I can never like hook up with a girl. I'm like, take a look at yourself, mate. Your jaw's swinging off the floor. Like the only girl you're getting is one on your level.
Yeah.
And then if that happens, like by the time you guys get home, it's not like,
not happening.
Yeah, not happening. Like, don't worry about it.
God, it's funny, isn't it? We're funny humans.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why they call it getting lucky. You hope. You go out with the hope and you come home to Pornhub.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Growing up's fun. It is fucking fun. Because to be able to look back at that and laugh at it and know that people are doing that now.
Do you know what we'll probably say in like 10 more years? Like the idea, like say right now you come over with a case of beer and we have fucking 12 beers each and we get a pretty good buzz on and a bit of a hangover the next day. Yep. In 10 more years, we'll be like, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, let's just have 6.
Yeah, let's just have 6. Yeah. Let's have light beers.
I'm just bringing over a 6-pack.
Yeah. It's like the older you get, the less you drink.
Yeah.
It kind of happens. And the old blowouts become few and far between.
And you regret them.
The next day you're like, I can't believe I did that.
I've got to get up and do things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having a hangover with kids.
I can't. Yeah.
I don't think there could be anything worse.
Yeah. I remember when my friends first started having kids, I used to be a bit like, oh, you aren't fun anymore. You don't want to come do anything. And now I'm like, I don't blame you. Like,
imagine having a hangover and you can't just sit on the couch all day and do nothing.
People with a hangover.
Dude.
Stop fucking talking to me.
I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah, I suppose that's it.
Suppose that's it. Like and subscribe.
You want to do a case of beer and a bottle of tequila?
Let's go.